Good morning and welcome into the Morning App on this lovely Friday morning. You are listening to 90.5 WASU with Josh, Howie, Dovey, and myself, Kristen.
What's
How
up?
are y'all doing?
I'd like to apologize to all the listeners because the snow failed us like it failed you, because I was totally banking on a snow day.
Oh, yeah.
I was banking so hard that I didn't go to sleep till about 2, maybe
man.
3.
I was about to text you guys this morning, be like, "Hey, so how are the roads?
They were
Are we still having
fine.
snow?"
Roads are fine. My road is currently not fine. My road is never fine. You can always tell when it's bad when there's a whole line of cars up the entire road because they can't actually make it to their house.
Ooh.
My roommate Collins actually parked on the 105 bypass. He couldn't even make it up the hill. So we trekked down to check on it last night, and no one hit it so far. But it's stuck.
Yeah. See, I saw it last night, and I was like, oh, man, no way. My roommate was like, yeah, you're not going to go to the show tomorrow. Like, you won't go to work till later.
And
I was like, you know, it's
here
looking
we
likely.
are.
And I was like,
Boom,
well,
though.
Here we are,
so
but sad.
I had a feeling we weren't going to get anything canceled. So.
Meanwhile, the rest of North Carolina just shuts down.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. People were talking, and I was expecting a blizzard, right?
Yeah.
Wake up. There's barely a dusting of snow. The roads are fine. I mean, if you live on a hill, you kind of know the risk that you're taking in Boone when you bought that house or signed that lease. But
Sure.
if you live on the flatter parts of Boone, you're fine.
Yeah.
I'm
Josh.
upset. But it's okay. You know what else happened the other day? I'm just sitting there. Do you ever have that moment? You're sitting there and you're like, gosh, I'm old.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cool. Me too. Well, I decided to wallow in it and really find out who else is old as well. And I've got 20 things for you that turned 20 years old in 2018. Okay. Number 1, Google is no longer a teenager.
Whoa.
Oh.
Okay.
Google's 20?
Yes.
Yep. It was launched on September 4th, 1998.
98.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, we're older than Google.
Yeah, we are actually.
And that's actually,
weird.
but they're all 1998. That feels early, too, in a way. Like, that's like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It feels like it should be like 21 or something.
Well, because you
Maybe.
think, like, computers came out, what, in the 80s?
Dude, because AOL came out in
Yeah,
97.
70, 80s, yeah. Yeah, but
Okay.
That's how, you know what I mean?
yeah, AOL's been
Put that
around
in
for
perspective.
a minute. Yeah. So
So-
Google came like after everything else, basically. So.
That's crazy because it's doing much better than AOL.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of computers, the iMac was born 20 years ago. August 1998, it debuted. The
That
iMac,
is
a
so cool.
desktop
Have you
computer.
guys seen those really old, like the very first?
Like the Macintoshes, yeah.
Yes, I
Yeah.
mean they're so cool. It's crazy because people were fascinated by that.
It's
Yeah.
slick.
And 20 years later, look at how fast we've progressed. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, think about in 10 years, how fast are we going to progress then? Or is it going to slow down?
Black Mirror.
It's gonna be like that.
Season 5.
Season 5.
Yeah.
It's Josh's icy driveway. We're just gonna keep sliding down.
That's just my life. It's okay. I'm going to save movies until next week because we got a lot of cool movies that turn 20 as well. A lot of them that you probably would be like, oh, wow, I just watched that yesterday because it's a classic.
Yes.
But now it's 20 years old. I think Kristen hates it. Seinfeld, the TV show, came to an end.
You hate Seinfeld?
It's the worst show
Seinfeld
ever.
is one of the greatest shows ever made.
It's a great show.
A show about nothing is ingenious.
Yes.
I've never
I
seen
hate
it.
You've never
It's
seen it?
I've never seen it,
horrible.
but I only know the references to the, you know, when like the characters come into the apartment, it's like doom diggy 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 doo.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I know about Seinfeld.
True, actually.
You know?
It's a waste of your time.
No,
Don't
it's
bother.
not. You'll learn so much from that show, Dovey. Honestly, like
It's about life
no, it's about nothing. It's literally
No,
a show
it's-
about nothing.
That's what it's called, like a show about nothing, and the dumbest stuff happens.
well, it's
I mean,
just life. It's literally what happens when you go through life. Just the smallest little details you
it's-
just don't
yeah.
pay attention
but
to.
it's not even that. I mean, it's stuff that happens in life that never happens to anybody else. Like
Not
no
true.
soup for you. That
Not
never
true.
happens
It
in life.
could.
It could happen to him.
No,
The Corey Meyer
I
luck
mean-
could happen to him.
It's
A
not
lot
even about life. It's just dumb stuff.
Dovey, go watch it. You'll
I think
enjoy
I
it.
have to watch
Yeah, you
at
have to
least
watch it.
one
I'm
season.
telling you. Well, pick a
Or-
good season. I'm not sure
What-
season one's. the
I
best.
can probably just Google it.
Go
There's
watch
probably
the
like a
best episodes
Seinfeld
of
Reddit
it.
somewhere out
Yeah.
there.
Oh, I forgot you love Reddit.
They'll be like, no, watch this season.
Yeah, dude, go check it out. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, the book, was
Oh.
released.
Wow.
Really?
After a year watching the UK enjoy it, because I guess it came out in the UK first, they finally released it in the in America in 1998.
Well, it was originally it was originally the Philosopher's Stone in the UK, and then they switched the name to Sorcerer's Stone. So which one is it? Is it Philosopher's Stone?
It would have been
Sorcerer's
called.
was released in the United States.
Okay. So that.
Okay, so Sorcerer's
Interesting.
Stone.
Oh, okay, but yeah, the UK enjoyed the Philosopher's Stone. Sorry, I just assumed they were both the same because I'm not a Harry Potter fan. But
No, they're the same. They're
Yeah.
the same book. It's just they switched titles and were released at different times.
yeah, I didn't know that.
Sorcerer's Stone sounds a little bit more
American.
like
I like
it's
Philosopher.
I like
deeper.
Philosopher's Stone a little bit more.
I agree.
I think they think they named though because they thought it sounded boring, like an encyclopedia. Like we wouldn't get the philosopher.
Philosopher's
You know, we would think
Philosopher.
it's some sort of textbook. That's what I heard. Might be a rumor though.
Now, I think me and Kristen were talking the other day, and I was amazed that she actually came up with this, and I'm like, oh, wow, here it is. Everyone's favorite Furby was created 20 years ago. I don't know
Furby.
how it came up in our conversation, Kristen, but you mentioned
You
the
remember
Furby,
Furbies?
or someone mentioned it.
That was
have a-
not me.
You have a
Pretty
picture
sure
of
it was you.
Furbies? I
Yeah.
can't remember.
The Furby is
They're just-
that delightful
They
creature.
go, wow.
They're basically
like
the,
hold them upside
Oh,
down.
yeah.
You could
They're-
like touch, you can feed them stuff.
That's
they're the
right.
weird little furry creatures with the big eyes and the beaks.
Okay. I remember
Wow,
now.
I remember that was a really popular trend. When did Tamagotchi come out?
I think that was like in the 2000s because I definitely hit that trend more than I hit the Furby trend.
Yeah,
because
Tamagotchis
Furbies
were
were
like-
kind of
I thought
That was the
creepy.
original Pokemon Go right there.
I thought they were creepy. I would just-
Tamagotchis or Furbies.
Furbies.
Yeah, Furbies were a little weird.
I just
They're
throw them
creepy.
around. Like it's
I
just
got
a
one,
giant
though.
ball. You just throw it. Right.
Yeah, no, that conversation was not with me because I did not like Furbies.
I swear you
Yeah,
mentioned
I don't
it.
think I was the biggest fan of them either when I was little. I was just like, those are kind of weird.
But they come in so many colors. They come in blue, red, green, orange, purple, pink.
even weirder.
Wow.
I think it's weird that you know that.
I had them all.
Did you collect them? Were you a collector?
Of course, they're on my shelf back home.
Oh
Ew,
my.
creepy.
In trophy
And
cases.
you wonder why you don't have a girlfriend.
Oh
No, I don't wonder.
It's probably your Furby collection.
No.
Hey, they adore them. Okay, number 9, Disney's Animal Kingdom made its debut. The theme park
20 years
opened
ago.
up to
That's it?
on April 22nd.
Really?
Yep.
It's only 20 years old? Okay, other parks I guess were around, but Animal Kingdom was like the least popular one.
That kind of makes
yeah.
sense because I lived in Florida at the time and I used to go to Disney
You
when I
lived
was
in
young.
Florida?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Why is everyone from Florida?
I lived in Florida for 3 years because
I
my
didn't
dad
know that.
got reassigned in the Navy, so we had to go to Pensacola for 3 years. And we
I'm
came back.
sorry. We've been friends for how long? And I've always thought you just lived in High Point.
Nope, I lived in Pensacola for 3 years. When I was 2, we moved. So, yeah, I was really young. I don't remember much of it. But yeah.
Okay.
You also had a Furby.
When you were 2, you moved to it?
Like my
Yeah.
family and I
Moved
moved
to at
yeah.
2. Oh, okay.
Yes.
You said I lived there for 3 years old, then I thought you meant you left
Oh,
at 2 years
no,
old. I'm like,
no.
something's not adding up here.
No, I came back when I was 5. So yeah.
Okay.
But I used to go to the parks all the time, and I think that's when Animal Kingdom just became a thing. So
Honestly, it's their least cool park out of all of them.
I hope they
Ouch.
don't let you in.
That one has like no rides. It's just like you can walk around and look at animals and like there's
That's
a
what you
few
What is
rides.
it? I can't remember. I've been to there once, but I don't remember what
I
it
think it's like kind of sparked off of the Lion King because it kind of has that feel to it all across the park. But there's the least amount of rides in that park, so it's like, why would you go?
I agree. Yeah.
Well, no lines. You just walk around and enjoy it, you know.
All right, I got a couple more for you. That Britney Spears song, Baby One More Time. Hit me, baby, one
No.
I know we know how it
No.
goes.
Yeah, you really don't gotta sing it.
That
No,
is 20
no,
years
no.
old.
No.
Came out October
That song
23rd,
is-
1998.
Okay.
That song is hype.
I can't deal with this. I'm too
I
old.
loved Britney Spears when I was a kid. I mean,
Yeah.
I really, really did. They had these like clip-on. It was before an MP3 player came out, and it was these clip-on, like you could pop one song into it and then listen to it, but it was one song. It was like 15 seconds of a song, and I had that. I had "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time."
Hit me, baby.
Okay, real
Yeah.
quickly, the 70s show came to television.
That 70s show.
Woo.
Yeah,
You
that
said the 70s show.
Whatever.
Ouch.
That's my favorite show.
I've never watched a single episode in my life.
Way better than Seinfeld.
But
You can't say anything because you haven't seen That 70s Show.
you haven't seen Seinfeld?
Yes, I have.
All seasons?
You don't need to see
there
all
you go.
seasons.
Seinfeld's great. Okay.
Okay, the book Holes came out. Obviously, they made it into a movie, but the book Holes came out
Okay.
back in 1998. And then you had Cranium, the board game, also came out.
Never got to play that.
Yeah, I
played
just
it
figured I
once.
wasn't
Me
smart
neither.
enough.
Yeah.
Game Boy Colors came out, Howie. They
Bruh.
had different colored
Boy.
Game Boys, and they just made the Game Boy way better.
Pokemon.
Pokemon Gold and
Thank
Silver.
you. Thank you. Right here. Right here, dude.
Just
And then-
locked hands.
And then finally, the baby bottle pop came out.
Oh,
That candy.
dude, that hurts to think about. Like, I don't know, man. Baby bottle pop was just a straight up like sugary bottle
scared of it.
that you dipped in more sugar and ate. But I love them.
Furbies
actually.
and baby
Yes.
bottle pop. I'm like, I can't do them.
This is amazing. We're getting older, and also the time is getting older on the morning app. After the break, we are going to be talking about the Tide Pod Challenge. Yeah, please don't do that. South of the River, Tom Mitch on the app.
And now back to your favorite morning talk show, The Morning App, on 90.5 WASU.
Welcome back into the morning app, and I'm diving straight into it. JT's new album just came out, and
Here we are.
we're having a heated discussion here. I hate the song Filthy that came out earlier. It was like the single that was released. It sounds like they gave the composing music to a baby, and they said, hey, make some noise and music. That's how awful all the instruments are.
Why did we give
together.
Josh a mic?
No, I'm saying, can we like make a poll or something,
Yes.
and so that Josh can understand that he's wrong?
Go to the Morning
Yeah.
App Facebook page and tell me you like Filthy. It is a terrible song. A lot of people will agree with me. The music collaboration just put together, it's random noises thrown together. And
It's
they
not
think
random.
It's music.
Okay,
It is
thematic.
listen,
It is
Josh,
completely
you just
random.
don't
It's on
like,
purpose.
you
Listen
just
to
don't
it.
like new music.
No, I love new music. I love good new music. That song is terrible. I've not heard the rest of the album, but if it's anything like Filthy, it's terrible.
Well, JT has a hold on the millennials right now. He's definitely got them following his path.
Oh my goodness. The millennials right now are doing some crazy stuff. So have you heard of the Tide Pod Challenge? Is anybody
I've
familiar
never
with
heard
it?
of that.
You
Okay.
haven't?
Dude,
No.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm their leader. Love it.
No,
Don't take pride
Josh,
in
you're the
that,
reason
Josh.
why they're locked up. Anyway, so basically, if you don't know what Tide Pods are, they are a little detergent, little packs that you can just throw into the washer. Helps you clean your clothes, and I use it all the time. That's what I use at home. And so there's a new challenge going around where kids are deciding to eat Tide Pods and see what happens, basically. If you remember the cinnamon challenge, whenever you had to put the cinnamon on a spoon and basically take the whole thing down your throat, see if you can swallow it, which is not possible. That's basically what they're doing. They're
Wait, is
doing
it
this
not?
with Tide Pods. No, it's not.
Disclaimer, absolutely no ever universe, century, whatever, is it okay to eat Tide Pods. Do not do this.
Wait,
Yes.
but
period.
it cleans your clothes and it's a healthy snack.
Josh,
Cleans
no,
out your
seriously, Josh, stop promoting this.
No.
He protect, he attack, but he a snack.
But like the cinnamon is edible. Like cinnamon's a thing you
Right.
could eat,
Yeah.
you know, but you're not gonna be able to swallow it if you try to take
like a
a
lot
spoonful of
yeah.
it because it's.
Yeah.
But
No, these are chemicals that are gonna burn your insides out and kill you.
and
I
it's
mean,
like a dissolvable plastic, like you know, on the
Yeah.
outside. Like
Says who?
whose idea
no,
was
see,
that?
Josh, seriously, stop promoting this. This is bad. It's killing people.
Yeah,
Okay, it's
yeah.
not something to take lightly.
It's getting really bad, and actually, Walmart is now locking the product up behind glass to prevent people from stealing them. So people have just been taking the Tide Pods and saying, "Yeah, it's time to do the Tide Pod challenge." And it started on Twitter. I think somebody just said they were just really bored one day, and they said, "Let's eat a Tide Pod. Why not?" And it started this whole challenge movement. People are getting sick from it. People are dying from it. And I don't know why. I don't know why people are doing it. It's really weird, and I'm just not about
This
it.
affects us now.
Yeah, do you know what a
I
hassle
liked-
that is to get
Yeah.
to, like, ask someone, hey, can you unlock the Tide Pod?
I like Tide Pods
Yeah.
for the purpose like that they're meant to serve, to throw them into the laundry. But now they're making it inconvenient. Now I have to get the stupid actual I have to turn off the top and like pour it in and then pour in the detergent. It's
well,
like-
they're probably gonna put an age limit on it too. I bet that's probably the
That's-
next step is to you have to be 18 or older to buy laundry detergent.
I really
That's
hope
something.
not, because that'd be crazy. And the nation's Poison Control Center reported this month alone, in January, that more than 130 teenagers have purposely bitten into the pods, compared to just 53 all of last year. So 130 this month alone.
Now, to put it in perspective how things are going, Tide
Not
didn't-
well.
Yeah, not well. Tide hadn't, social media guy, Tide hasn't tweeted since November of last year. They tweeted this month, and they're like, don't eat the pods. Just
Yeah,
don't. Like,
yeah.
they're meant for cleaning.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
don't
man.
eat them.
Keep
like,
'em-
if
keep
you're
'em
gonna
clean.
make Tide get back on their Twitter handle, like, something's up.
Literally had to drag them back out for that. Like, come on, don't do it. Tide Pod Challenge, not worth it. Not at all.
No, and it's really not that hard to pour laundry detergent if these do come off the shelves, guys.
Yeah,
Come on. It's really
no,
not
but
that
it's
hard.
like
Oh,
it's just so much nicer to just like flick the wrist and just like throw it in there. You're like,
or as Kristen says,
just drops.
what about Gain Pods?
Gain have they have pods.
What about that? Why aren't people eating those?
I'll
What's
make
wrong
my
with
own.
those?
Because Tide's more popular.
I'm gonna make my own edible
Yeah.
pods. I'm gonna call them Dovey pods.
I'm
You can
a
make it
Gain
candy.
person.
No.
Okay,
Oh.
Gain all the way. Way better. Smells better. I like Gain.
Oh my.
But, people are heated apparently about their laundry detergent. So another thing millennials are doing, though, is we all know that they come up with these ridiculous words, and we have to catch on and figure out what they mean. So I have a list of a few words here, and I want to see if you guys can understand them. Howie, I think, is going to be
All
able
of
to
'em.
guess all these millennial words, right?
Yeah,
Because
let's
he
do it.
uses them all the time.
Okay.
All right, first word on the list. Do you know what finna means?
I'm finna.
Do
yeah.
not.
He does
do not
know.
Yeah, I want to
That
guess.
means.
I wanna
Okay.
guess.
Yeah, Howie, you have to go last because you know all
Okay.
these.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Finna.
Yeah.
Either I'm Finnish or I'm Finnish. Like, like the Finnish culture.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my Lord.
No.
No?
Finna,
Finnish?
Finna.
I
Howie,
think
Dovey.
it's like a verb, and it
Yeah.
means
Yeah.
going to.
Nicely
Yes.
done, Dovey. Yeah,
Yeah.
So it's
Like-
like I'm finna to.
I'm finna eat some Tide Pods. There
no,
you go.
but don't do that.
Don't do that.
Wait, it's not finished.
no.
I'm
Like
finna.
I'm finna.
It means It's
finna
like
with these Tide Pods.
No wonder you don't like
it's
JT,
like
dude.
going.
It's like-
It comes from going to gonna to finna. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, I'm actually a victim of saying this sometimes, like on accident. I'm like, I'm finna do this, and then I'm like, ooh, don't say that.
Don't say that.
Don't do that.
All right, you guys will probably all get this one. Finesse.
Oh, you know,
Well,
I actually don't really know.
So
like,
there's
Finesse-
that new song that came out, but it's actually it's a verb.
I
well,
use finesse a lot, but
finesse is like it's supposed to be originally like you're being careful in some instant. Like I'm finessing through like
in
like,
the craft that you're
Yeah,
doing,
yeah, yeah.
it's like
you're
polished.
yeah,
and-
it's very gentle and stuff
Yeah.
like that. I don't know what the kids are using nowadays or like how
Finesse
they're
is-
using it.
So like, I don't know if you've ever heard this when you play online video games, but whenever like you have this incredible like moment or play, people will be like, "Dude, you just finessed
Yeah.
that, that play
Yeah,
right there or
yeah.
something." So
Yeah, so it has like an actual definition, and I think it is to like hone in on your craft and do it really well.
Yeah.
But kids are saying to steal. So like, oh, I'm a finesse your girl, which means I'm gonna
Well,
steal your girl.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I've
didn't
heard
know it
that.
was
Very
steel.
polished, gentle way of stealing your girl, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, really
Very
smooth.
skillful.
Do you guys know what yelling means?
Yeah, like I'm gonna yell at you.
I'm
Like-
yelling.
As in, oh, he's yelling.
I'm
Like
yelling.
he's loud.
But it doesn't mean he's actually yelling. So
Is it a different dog, like
I-
Old Yellin instead of Old Yeller?
no.
Actually, I don't think I've heard that one.
Yelling?
I don't think I've heard that.
Okay.
That's new to
Ooh,
me.
Is it like Jellin?
No.
Yelling. My guess is, if you're yelling, you're being cool in a way. Like you're being, I don't know.
That's
like
a
you're
good guess.
You're
I
yelling
really
like,
see that.
oh, maybe your attire, your outfit is like
Yellow?
really on point. And you're like, man, that's yelling like that. Because I think of loud. When
Okay.
I like to describe things as loud when they're like really intense and like.
Yeah.
Yeah, so over summer I worked at a kids camp, and so I like started to compile a list of all the things they were saying. And so he said one time some kid was like, "Oh, she's yelling," and I'm like, "I'm not angry. What do you? I don't know why you would think I'm yelling." And he's like, "No, you're laughing.
Yelling.
It
Yelling
means
means
to
to-
laugh."
okay.
So like, if I was laughing, he'd be like, "Oh, she yelling. She thought I was funny." That's what it means. It means to laugh.
I've
Were you
never
yelling?
heard that. Wow.
Yeah.
Were you actually yelling at him?
No, I don't yell at the kids. No, I'm just kidding. Spilling. You know what this is. Spilling the tea or sipping.
Yeah.
Yeah. just knock
Spill
over your
the tea.
You knock over your glass, yeah.
No. It's also called. So we I think here on the station we call it spilling the tea, but it's also apparently you can say sipping.
Sipping on the tea.
Yeah.
We can't just make out another word or make a word have a different meaning. Spilling means you knock something over and it spills.
Josh, what have people been doing for centuries? What is slang? That is slang, and it
Slang
happens,
is
and it will
dumb.
continue to happen.
Yes.
No
Is it-
matter what you believe.
We are uncultured.
Does it mean that you made a mistake?
No, slang
Like
is culture.
Yeah.
Slang is
have
like the
one.
definition of culture. No, Dobby, it does not mean to make a mistake.
The oldest slang word is cool. by
I
the
believe
way.
that.
Cool has been around since like the 50s apparently,
Whew,
Coolio.
cool.
and we still say cool. We modify it.
No, I
too.
like Coolio better.
Do you know what spilling the tea is?
No idea.
Yeah, you're giving. Yeah, because we spill the tea here all the time.
It's
It-
gossip.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you're like, oh, I got some tea for you today. It's like, oh, I got gossip, or oh, I'm sipping on the tea. Oh, you really like to talk about other people and gossip and stuff like that. So that's what those are.
Oh
Makes
yeah.
sense.
I spilled the tea daily, weekly,
You do.
monthly.
All the
Well,
time.
I spilled my water yesterday because that's what it's actually supposed to mean. But on the other side of the break, we're going to have our favorite game, Real or Fake News, and maybe I'll actually win a couple this week.
on 90.5 WASU and WASUradio.com.
Welcome back to the morning app. It is 8:35 on the Friday morning. Congratulations.
We made it.
You've done it.
We made it.
The week is over.
Not
The
yet.
weekend's here. I wish we could have had a snow day. If you're listening to this right now, it's confirmed that we do not. I just checked my email as well, but hopefully you're not sliding around or doing anything, too dangerous out there. But
I don't want to talk about it. I really don't want to talk about weather. I don't want to talk about anything. It's 25 right now out there. It's going to be low of 13 tonight. We should have gotten something.
Wow.
35 tomorrow.
Way to be
Super Bowl
positive
Sunday. High of 36. We might get some snow going into Monday so you can sleep in after the Super Bowl, but I wouldn't count on it because
You
why
can
would
smile
you?
a little bit.
Yeah,
Josh,
Josh,
you
I'm
know.
happy, a little happy, man.
I'm so bummed.
It's okay. Look, it's snowing outside, and the snow is really pretty.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. It's going to be a good day no
It'll be
matter
fine.
what the weather is.
Pretty schmitty.
No, get up out of bed, go to class. The sun is shining. There is snow on the ground.
Wait,
It is
where
going to
is
be a
the sun,
great
Kristen?
weekend.
this is a beautiful day in Chicago. So that's why
Exactly.
It's a
that's why
beautiful day
Kristen's like,
somewhere.
wow.
Look at the positive. Stop honing in on the negative. Speaking of positive or negative, it is time for Real or Fake News.
Uh-oh.
A game we like to play every Friday with
Whoa.
Dovey.
Whoa.
Flashback.
Have you been eating those Tide Pods?
All right. If you guys have not heard this game show before, how this works is I'm going to read 4 news headlines, and all I can tell you is the exact headline itself. You will determine if it is real or fake. You'll receive a tally for every wrong answer. It's like golf, so at the end of the semester, the lowest score wins.
Do you have that typed out?
You've
word for
asked me
word?
this before, yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Look at you go.
There's rules of a game show.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ba-na-na-na.
You gotta know the rules to play. All
Said it
right.
flawlessly.
Are you ready for the first news headline?
I am ready to
Wait,
go.
what's the score?
Josh 2, Howie 2, Dovidas 3.
Ooh.
Wait. So you're losing?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's
No.
the opposite.
Yeah. So,
So
we
I got
have
1
3.
and you guys have like 2.
Oh, okay.
I missed 1 and you guys
Yeah,
missed
let's
2.
go how many wrongs we had, remember.
There we go.
So
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah, there you go, Dovey.
Just
I'll
flip it
keep you
around.
straight.
Thank you, Josh. Shouldn't have said anything. You
I
should've
know,
just,
I'm a good guy.
All right, your first news headline. Gym in hot water for fat-shaming pizza patrons next door.
Ooh.
Wait. Say that one more time. What?
Gym in hot water, like GYM, gym
In hot water.
hot water for fat-shaming a pizza patrons next door.
For fat shaming pizza patrons next door.
So it's like the gym is in trouble. It's another way for saying you're in trouble.
Because
So you're
they were
hot
Oh, I
water.
was like
Patron?
thinking, like, how do you do that?
What is a
Put an
pizza
entire gym in hot
patron?
water.
You know, that's a good question, but it sounds real enough to me. I'm gonna go real news.
Wait, what did you ask,
What
Josh?
is a pizza patron?
Like there's a pizza restaurant next door.
To the gym.
So yeah, so gym is
Oh, okay.
Gym is in hot water for fat shaming pizza patrons next door. The gym is in trouble for fat shaming the pizza people that keep walking in the door instead of the gym.
Yeah, I could see that happening. I'm gonna say it's real.
I didn't know it was
Because
such a troubling title for you
I would
guys.
go
Yeah, that was-
anyways.
It was really wordy. It was just
I guess.
I only got like 4 hours last night, so kind of turned off.
fair enough. But I
go-
say real news.
I'll go fake just because I feel like that should happen all over the world. Why is this one place like in trouble?
Okay, so you say fake. How
Yeah.
you say
Real.
Real.
You say real. All right, Josh, you are correct.
That's right, I am.
It's fake. It's made up. All right, this
you make it up?
second one. Villagers mistake frozen airplane poo for space rock.
Oh. Okay, I can see that happening though. That's real.
Villagers? Wait, what?
Like villagers, like I guess people that are completely isolated from society,
Yeah.
don't have any technological anything,
They thought that
just
poop.
chilling. It could be, in this day and age in 2018, it could be anything's possible. So I'm gonna say it's real.
I'm gonna say it's fake.
It was frozen.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of ill.
Why would it be frozen in?
So maybe somebody frozen themselves. It's weird. People do weird stuff, man.
Do I keep tied with Howie or do I try and catch Dovey? I'll go
I'm saying
fake.
it's fake.
Fake.
Okay, so Dovey and Josh, you say fake.
Yeah.
All right, Howie, you are correct.
Yeah.
Oh my
This
goodness.
is real, guys. guys. Villagers in India
How?
spotted what appeared to be an asteroid or a space rock that they believed to be an extraterrestrial of some sorts, and someone even took pieces home and to preserve it. Later, they found out what it really was.
Oh man.
Dang.
Imagine
Well,
that. You're like, yeah, this is a space rock, and then you find out it's just poop.
You're bragging about it to your friends.
That's literally what As You Learn is for me. I'm like, I can't wait to see my grades. And it's like, oh, it's just poop.
All right.
Great.
Third news headline: Squirrels invade fruitcake factory.
I want it to be real.
Maybe there's peanuts in it.
Just the fruitcake?
Just a fruitcake.
Why not?
Josh is so suspicious.
Yeah, right. I feel like this should go everywhere.
Really?
I'm gonna say it's fake.
I'm gonna say it's real.
Dang it.
We're
You
all
guys
tied
could-
here.
You guys could make it easy if you guys both just took the same side, but
No.
you're not. I'm gonna go fake. Sounds
Okay.
too simple.
Josh says fake. Howie says
Fake.
Let's say real.
Dovey says real. All right. Squirrels invade a fruitcake factory is fake.
Holy.
Switch
I
me
missed
up
all
there.
of them
Let's
today.
go.
Kristen, dang.
All right. Fourth news headline: Boy 10 steals parents' car to visit grandparents 68 miles away, then tells the police that he is a dwarf who has forgotten his license.
Huh.
Perfect excuse. Real.
That's
Like how? What a genius.
Can I actually hear that one more time?
Yeah. Boy 10 steals parents' car to visit grandparents 68 miles away, then tells police that he's a dwarf who has forgotten his license.
That's real.
I think it's real.
That's real.
You guys are all saying real?
Can we just be, if it is real, that he drove
What?
68 miles without getting caught? Like, it was probably...
No. No. It just says that he
Oh.
wanted to visit his grandparents who are 68 miles
So
away,
he
but
may
I don't
not
think he got
have even made it to
68
the end of the
miles.
block. Okay.
All right, so you guys all say real.
I'm gonna say it's real.
You are all correct. This is real. He got actually 10 kilometers, KMS.
Kilometers, yeah.
Kilometers,
Because this
actually.
didn't happen in America, so I don't know how to convert stuff. But boy 10 put his 18-month-old sister in the car with him and drove to visit his grandparents. He made it 10 kilometers, something. He didn't make it far before veering off the snowy Norwegian road. Told the police that he was a dwarf who forgot his license, and the children were uninjured and the car was undamaged. But
Norwegian,
I'm
dude.
impressed.
That's pretty impressive.
It is, isn't it?
Shout out to him.
Did you guys see that news article before I pulled it up?
No.
No, because
No,
it was.
that just...
I was kind of
Was it popular?
worried. It was on Instagram. I saw it on Instagram, and so I was
Ah.
like, "Oh, it's perfect for real or fake news." But I was kind of worried that you guys might have seen it.
Didn't see it.
I mean,
Nicely
by
done
our
then.
powers of deduction, that we already had 2 fake and only 1 real, and that one sounded pretty real to us.
Don't
So,
That's the only
play
one I
game
got
like
right.
that.
I'm just telling
Gotta
you.
mix
by
it up, girl.
deduction,
I
yeah.
do,
You
I
gotta go
do.
all 4 reels, 4 fakes sometimes.
No, I do. That's why you guys shouldn't rely on that method.
Well, I did. It worked.
I kind of just like guessed and as normal, as I normally do.
What,
Josh, you're at 3. Howie's at 3, and I'm at 4. So I'm losing.
Yeah.
Wait, you went from winning to losing?
Yeah, I missed
Dovey.
almost all of them. I missed like 3 out of 4, I think.
I got 3 right.
Oof.
So
Bang bang.
Sorry
It
about
happens.
that. Coming up next on our morning show, we will have signs that your partner and you might not be compatible. You're listening to The Morning App on 90.5 WASU. And now back to the morning app on 90.5 WASU.
90.5 WASU. It is 8:48 on this snowy Friday morning, and it is time for our favorite segment. We do this every show. We're going to talk about love and relationships.
Oh, yeah. You know what time it is. We're going to talk about love.
Talk about love. Oh, man. So what do we got today, y'all? What do we got?
Well, we got signs you and your partner aren't compatible.
Oh,
I apologize in advance.
oh no.
This might hurt.
Not like this.
All right, first up, you have different core values. I mean, if you completely just don't believe in the same thing, it's kind of going to be hard to move forward.
See, I think that one is a little bit of the person that you're dealing with, because some people's core values, they can take that and say, yeah, ours are different, but I can work with you on that. We can kind of work through it together type of thing.
I mean, I think that I totally understand this, but I also could see how it could be incorrect. So, like, you know, people of different religions get married. That's a core value to them. People have different political opinions. I mean, that's one that any couple can get around if they really want to. But, you know, I think when it says core values, it's not talking about that surface level stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
if you
talking
want, like different things out of life, maybe.
Yeah.
You want to be around
Yeah.
somebody that,
Yeah.
like, when you say, like, I think about this, and then you want to be able to, like, yeah, me too. And then, you know, you feel like you both agree, and then you feel better about it. That's usually, like, how that chemistry works, you know?
Yeah, no, I agree. And then you got your partner takes you for granted, which, you know, pretty,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Partner takes you for granted.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe no more effort, no more, like...
Yeah, I don't know if that's necessarily a sign that you're not compatible, or more just so a sign that you guys are probably at the end of your relationship.
That's also fair.
You know?
Yeah. Well, then a lot of these might disappoint you. Your partner doesn't respect you, which is a huge one.
Oh,
I'm not
that's
sure if you're-
massive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right? Like, I'm not sure why you'd even be there if your partner doesn't respect you or your job or, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know
something
how to
along those
tell
lines.
if you and your partner aren't compatible?
How's that?
If he disagrees with you, or she, that pineapple does not belong on pizza. Because it does, and that's how you can really tell
Yeah, that's like the number one
if
trick.
you're going to last.
You know, this
And
is
it's Die
why
Hard's a Christmas movie.
me and Christian aren't compatible as friends, because you know she likes pineapple on pizza, and I'm like,
That's the real
Dude,
tell.
I like pineapple on. That's my favorite topping.
Yes, it is.
I'll slap some bacon on there
If
too.
a pizza place says you get one topping, guess what I'm going? Pineapple.
I mean, hey,
I am disgusted. All
if
of
you
y'all.
guys can agree on pineapple or no pineapple on pizza, I mean, you're set for life. That's a pizza friend forever.
Yeah, whoever came up with that, bless that person.
All right,
I'm crying.
3 more quick ones, and I'm not sure. I think you're right. This is a list of aren't compatible, but I'm not sure it really is. Your partner doesn't care about your emotional or sexual needs, and your partner is a caretaker but not a caregiver.
Okay, wow, that's pretty big. I think that's really important in a relationship, that if you're the one that's like giving all the support and putting all the effort in, then obviously it's not going to last long. You're going to get frustrated.
If you're the
And-
shoulder that someone leans on, but
Yeah.
you can't actually lean on that shoulder of
Yeah.
your other significant other, then you're just going to fall.
Yeah, exactly. I like that.
Oh. You know, sometimes when you're in a relationship, it does go up and down, but sometimes you can do things to fix it. It might not necessarily mean that you're not compatible.
Yeah.
So I've actually got a really quick question. I found an article about some little things that you can do that are more romantic than the grandest gestures, but
Gestures?
Gestures.
yeah, it's what it says on the
Gestures.
No,
but-
no, gestures.
Gestures. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
You're making a joke.
I
there.
misspelled
like
it on the doc. I'm sorry.
No, well,
I got
no,
it.
It starts with a G. It does start with a G.
But it's like, guess.
Guestures.
That's
Yes.
just the way it's spelled.
But anyways, I wanted to it made me think a little bit more because, you know, like with my relationship, like me and my partner are very busy all the time, and so sometimes we tend to forget to kind of what's the word? Be a little bit more romantic.
Yeah.
You know, remember that this is a relationship, and like reserve time and like try to do something to be a little bit more romantic. So like, what are little things that you can do? Like, what are little things that you would do to be like a little bit more romantic in the relationship? Not necessarily like candlelit dinners and stuff
Right.
like that, but like, you know, like, I don't know, writing a song or something like.
I don't know if this is romantic or just like one of, you know how there's 7 or 5 love languages, and so you're each one love language. But I really like just little gestures. I like to make him coffee in the morning or make him breakfast or something like that, just to show like, hey, I really do love you, you know? Just little things like that.
Wait a minute. You can't make coffee.
Yeah, no, I mean, I didn't say it turns out great. I just think I make it and I bring it to him. So
I
he's
am
just,
sorry for your boyfriend.
Man, for me, I think if I get deeper in a relationship, like, almost a year, I'd say like notes or love letters, stuff like that.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
That's pretty romantic.
I personally like the little note, maybe a little, favorite candy with it, just,
Oh,
help them
yes.
through it like that.
You know what's really great is like, okay, so maybe you don't want to write a whole long love letter or something like that. Just little sticky notes throughout their day. Just little reminders that they're great.
Yeah.
On like the gum wrappers. Who would? Oh no,
the
it was
commercial.
It was one of those commercials. Yeah, it's I guess like anything that shows that you're going a little bit like out of your way to do something for that person.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just because.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, not even because it's like an anniversary or anything like that. Just because, you love them.
You care.
I don't think any, I mean, maybe there are girls out there, but we don't need a billion roses to feel special. If you can show us little things constantly throughout our relationship, I know it's going to last,
Yeah,
I don't
absolutely.
need a billion roses if you messed up. I
Absolutely.
just need an apology or something
Yeah,
like that,
I can only
Yeah,
afford
that's
a
fair.
million roses, so you're not going to get a billion, but
You can only afford $1 million.
But no, I like the little notes, the little chocolates, little trinket. I don't know. Even I think every single girl should have a stuffed animal from their guy. That's just my personal belief.
I mean, we're kind of old for
I
that.
agree. I agree, but I still think that.
You know what
Stuffed
also
animal.
is a great one? Little things, right? Just surprise them at work and take them out to lunch or something like
Oh,
that.
oh
Or surprise
my
them at work
gosh.
and bring coffee. Just give them a
Yeah,
little surprise. Don't make plans. Just show up.
It's all about the little things.
the little things.
I
Little
agree.
stuff.
Well, on Monday, we will be back here on the morning app, bearing no weather delays, but as we all know, still salty about that. Hopefully, you'll enjoy the Super Bowl and have a good time. But shout out to our producer, Natalie Broom, for helping us make an excellent show. Hopefully, we'll have her on one of these days, but we'll see you again on Monday.